Is your Spotify artist profile silently killing your momentum? Because when fans arrive on your Spotify profile, this is the first impression you're giving them. And what kind of first impression is it? Is it something that helps you stand out as more than just another music artist in the sea of millions of music artists? Or are you absolutely forgettable? The hard truth is that for most listeners, the Spotify profile is the first and last interaction they're really going to ever have with an artist. So today in this video, I'm going to show you how to optimize your Spotify artist profile so you can actually turn those casual listeners into true fans. Now be sure to stick all the way to the end because the last thing I'm going to show you is something almost nobody uses, and it's one of the most powerful features that Spotify gives you. Now the first step is actually to go and claim your Spotify artist profile, and I have a separate video walking through how to do this. So if you haven't already claimed your Spotify artist profile, then click in the description below. So now step 2 is to set your first visual impression that you want to give your potential fan. I'm going to click on my artist profile and we get some stats, but we want to go to view profile right here. And so this is kind of where you see what your actual artist profile looks like. So the first thing you want is a banner. And so I am just uploading my banner whenever I have a new song out. From the album art, you can kind of see part of the album art here under the artist pick, which is another thing you are going to make sure you want to set. So it's a little piece of real estate here on the screen to highlight something. It can be one of your playlists or it can be a new single. In general, it's probably better to promote a playlist because you might not get just one stream, but you can get multiple streams of your music. So maybe I want to change that. I can edit this and check out our new song. I might want to keep the image here. So it's like featuring the new song. But I could connect one of my playlists. All right, so I got check out our new song, but I'm featuring our Andromeda Coast discography playlist. So we'll hit save there. So if I click on that, it opens right here and see the first song is what we're featuring, the new song here, as I always upload my latest song to this playlist. And now it's got, right, our entire discography, all of our music. So basically you want to have a cohesive brand image. And so you want everything to kind of illustrate who you are and also what genre of music you're kind of making. So it's pretty clear from the visuals here that we are a synthwave band. These are some older albums before we kind of transitioned into synthwave. But then we can also set our pictures. So if we go to about, we can upload some pictures here. So this is our image gallery, right? We can drag these around, move these around, and we got some pictures in here kind of illustrating that we're not just music artists, but we got a podcast show that we're doing. So the next step would be to really optimize your bio and really talk about who you are and why people should listen to you. I've seen a lot of bios or a lot of artists don't even have a bio in here. So go ahead and fill this out. So we're kind of talking about where we're from, who we are, what our music's been compared to. And this is actually pretty old. I should probably go ahead and update this myself. Yeah, I could definitely improve this. Looking at this, this is quite old. And I would say if I was critiquing this now, I'd say it's probably focusing a little bit too much on us and what we're wanting to do. I would rather focus on the listener or the people that we're trying to help with our music. So that might be another video, how to create a great artist bio. But by all means, don't leave this blank. You can also put in links here. So this is really big if you want to get people to follow you in other places where you can actually interact with them. So Instagram, Facebook. I also have my Sound Better on here. You can even add like a fundraiser or merch on here. So I just have a donate button basically here so fans can potentially donate and support us. Oh, and one other thing with the bio here, I also put this link here to our website, right? It's not clickable, but at least people know, hey, where can they really go to find out more about you? Now here's a big thing that you also don't want to miss is artist playlists. This is where you can feature playlists that you want to grow. You can see I've got my best synthwave of all time playlist here. I've got over 400 followers here. This is kind of one of the main ones I'm trying to grow. I got another one here. Here's our discography one. This one I think I might want to change. So I'm going to edit this because I'm not really focusing on this one right now. Let's do best synthwave covers. Move this one to the top though. Yeah. Right, because we can get artists following these playlists and you got a built-in audience ready to go anytime you release a new song. And then one final tip to think about is think about how you can treat your Spotify artist profile as a social media platform, right? With Instagram or whatever, you're not going to just like post one time and that's it. You're going to keep updating. And so if you're continually updating your Spotify artist profile, that gives fans a reason to actually come back, check out your profile, follow you and see any new music that you've put out. So that could be in the form of, changing your pictures, changing your banner, changing your artist pick, of course, uploading new music. These are all things you can do to keep your profile active and changing. And probably the number one best thing you can do is to regularly release and upload new music, right? This doesn't just have to be like a polished song, right? You can release demos, you can release like commentary tracks, you can release like acoustic versions, remix versions. There's a lot of different ways you can consistently put out music without having to write entirely new songs. And to help facilitate this, the best music distributor that I believe on the market for this is Lander, and this is what I use for my music, and you can get 20% off when you use my link in the description below. And why this is great is because it gives you unlimited music that you can upload over the course of your subscription. And it also is the best distributor on the market for cover songs. So that's another great way to grow, is to release cover songs. And all you have to do is pay them a one-time $15 fee, and they handle all the legal stuff for you. You don't have to go hunt down the license. You don't have to update it if your streams get past a certain number. And you can upload tons of cover songs and really grow your audience that way. And if you ever cancel, you can cancel and your music stays up forever. It just reverts to an 85-15% split where you keep 85% of the royalties and Lander takes 15%. So for all those reasons, I think it's the best music distributor on the market. It's also the sponsor of this video, so big thanks to them. And so if you want to start regularly releasing music and growing your audience, then go ahead and sign up for Lander using my link in the description below. Now, I wish I could say that just having a perfect Spotify artist profile was all you need to grow a serious fan base, but sadly it's not. You're going to want to do some promotion and marketing. And if you want help with this and a simple strategy you can follow to actually get to the point where you're making a full-time income from your music, then check out my video on the screen right now where I kind of break down what the blueprint and the roadmap is to get there. So see you over there.